Hello everyone, welcome to MGF 1106 online for the fall of 2018. My name is Robert Schaller. I'll be your instructor this semester. Today was orientation day, but if you couldn't make it to campus, this video will show you basically the important things. So when you log into Canvas, you should see all your courses on Canvas. You'll see this MGF 1106. Everything's going to be done through Canvas. I wanted to make things as streamlined and as simple as possible. So when you go into the page, which you probably already clicked on, this is the orientation video that you're watching right now. I'm just going to walk you through the course and basically talk a little bit about the syllabus, the key points, things like midterm, final exam. And then in a separate video, I'll put some MyMathLab orientation stuff so you can see how the homework works and what's required of you. Okay, so to start with, again, videos, watch the MyMathLab videos after this. That'll talk about the actual work itself. This one's just, clerical stuff we've got to talk about. So the syllabus itself is right here, and you can either download it or it'll just pull up on the screen. If it doesn't, there's like a little icon somewhere over here that you can click on that'll pull it up on your screen for you, and you can view it right in the web page. It's got all my information up there, my email, that's my office number. Again, email is probably the best way to get to me, but it's there. Read through the syllabus, make sure you understand what you're required to do in the course. There's really not a whole lot as far as exams or anything that you have to be here for. It's a lot of MyMathLab. Basically everything's done in the MyMathLab. So read through the syllabus. I'm not going to go through it really except for these two very important dates. The midterm exam is Tuesday, October 23rd, 2 to 3, and that's on campus. If you can't be there, you have to make arrangements in the testing center or some testing center near you in order to have the test available to you sometime on Tuesday. That means you have to coordinate with them and then coordinate with me and give me, usually there's some sort of testing form. I have to fill out the testing form and then send the test over with the testing form. These are paper and pencil exams. They're not on the computer, so you have to be there. The other one is the final exam at the end of the course, and that's on Tuesday, December 4th. Again, I offer you this spot on campus to come take it between 2 and 4 on December 4th. But if you can't make it, it's up to you to make arrangements with the testing center. We have a testing center on the Bradenton campus, the Venice campus, and the Lakewood Ranch campus. So if you just go to scf.edu and do a search for testing center, it'll pull up their page and you make it right online. You can make an appointment. But you have to tell me that you made the appointment and give me the testing referral form. Then I can send the test over. No makeup tests, so make sure you make arrangements so you don't miss the test. And then this is the grade breakdown, so you know what's required of you. I also put the percentage there. So if you like the points, you can total up the points to see what you get. But it also breaks down the percentage of how much that affects your grade. So you can see the midterm and the final exam are actually 25% of your grade. So together they make up half the grade. But MyMathLab is by far the biggest stuff. I wanted to do that because that's where you're going to be doing most of the work. So other than that, kind of read through. Like a lot of this stuff we don't really have to worry about because we are an online class. So attendance and no-shows, like you're not physically here. So who cares about attendance, right? If you ever have issues with MyMathLab, here's a good number to know. Sometimes the MyMathLab website goes down. If it's out of my control, I'll tell you you got to call them. If you forgot your password or something, or if it's an issue with your computer, not MyMathLab, then maybe they can troubleshoot it with you. But talk to me first. Maybe it's something I can work around for you. Again, one important thing is email. Since we are going to be using a lot of email, make sure that you're using your official SCF email. I can't answer any other emails. It's got to be your official student SCF email, or over here on the left hand side, this inbox. You can click on that and then you can just email me in Canvas because I know it's you. But I can't answer any personal emails like Gmail or Hotmail or anything like that. So just try and be clear. It's not like texting, although I can understand what you're saying. Be professional, and that's just a good habit to get into. Let's see, withdrawal deadline. I'll probably make an announcement or send out an email as the withdrawal deadline gets closer. Yeah, so the rest of the stuff, just kind of thumb through and make sure it makes sense. This is the most important page. The very last page on the syllabus has all of the week by week what's required of you as far as assignments. So you can see that this just tells you like basically what we're going to be covering in which section. So these sections are due that week. You can see there's some notes on the side. It says watch the videos and complete the syllabus quiz. So after the syllabus, we'll talk about the quiz. So again, the only two important dates are, I'm going to outline them, oops, not that. This one right here, the midterm exam. And it tells you where it is. It's on Tuesday, October 23rd, room 155, building 27 at 2 p.m. Again, if you can't make that, you have to make arrangements in advance. Don't email me this Tuesday at 1:30 and say, oh, I forgot we had the midterm. I'll make it up tomorrow. No, you won't. I won't be there the next day. So you've got to make arrangements ahead of time. If you foresee anything happening, like you're leaving the country, or your job schedule is not set in stone, sometimes you work Tuesdays, sometimes you don't, just go ahead right now and make an appointment in the testing center. That way you have it and you're ready to go. Same thing with the final exam. Same room, same building, same time. You get 2 hours for the final, but only 1 hour for the midterm. So those are the only two exams. Midterm, the midterm covers everything that you see before it. Chapter 2, Chapter 3, Chapter 7, Chapter 8 stuff. The final exam covers everything, the entire course, all the way from Chapter 2 all the way down to Chapter 12. Now, it focuses more heavily on the later stuff, so the final exam focuses more so on the later Chapter 11 and 12, but there'll be some good topics that I'll sprinkle in from the earlier sections. So again, also, this is when the grades are due, so if you have any questions about the syllabus, after you read through it, please email me and I will answer them. I'll go back to the home page and we'll take a look at the home page now compared to the syllabus. See how it kind of looks like that last page? And these are just telling you week by week what you should be doing. So you don't really need to go back to the syllabus if you don't want to. You can see what you need to be doing for the week. You need to be going into my math lab and completing these sections on a weekly basis. Week 9, you need to do the midterm exam study guide, which I haven't uploaded yet, but I will do that very, very soon. As soon as I decide what I want on the midterm, then I'll finalize the study guide. So you notice week 9, you don't really have to do any assignments other than just the study guide. Like the My Math Lab stuff, you should be done with it by week 8. Week 9, all you're doing is studying to take care of the actual midterm exam study guide. And then week 10, again, no more assignments. All you got to do is just take the midterm. Just come in on week 10 on Tuesday, take the midterm. So this is the first time I'm trying this. Let me know if that works for you. I don't want to keep giving you assignments while you're studying for a midterm. So it's like a good halfway mark. Right? It's kind of like I broke the course in half. I gave you the first half of the course with assignments and then get ready for the midterm. Second half of the course with assignments and then get ready for the final exam. Same thing. During that last week, you're just doing the final exam. Homework should be well done from weeks ago. So again, I'll post those midterm exam study guides and then later on the final exam study guide so that you know what to expect. But again, the midterm and the final are paper and pencil. So study guides, paper and pencil to get you ready. The rest of the stuff's all on the computer. There's a syllabus quiz. Make sure you take the syllabus quiz during that first week. It's just the first assignment that every online student has to take, so I know that you're there. So if you missed orientation, I don't know if you actually exist or not. So you've got to take this syllabus quiz. And it's not for a grade. You get an unlimited number of attempts. So, just have at it. Please complete that so that I know that you've read the syllabus. The questions on there are basically when's the midterm, when's the final, because those are very, very important dates. And without fail, the day before the midterm, someone will email me and go, is the midterm tomorrow? Yes, it's been on the syllabus since day one. You know exactly when the midterm is, so no need to ask that question. Let's see, syllabus modules are all good. Your grades are here. So for your grades, it's already posted. There's placeholders there for the study guides, for the midterm, for the final, etc., etc. So I'll fill those in as we go. Since it's an online course, most of your grades are going to be coming from the My Math Lab stuff. So you can actually just see your grade in My Math Lab for the most part, but definitely midterm and final exam. One more thing I wanted to say was when we take the midterm, at some point after we take the midterm, maybe I'll just put it at the very top of the page, I'll post the solutions to the midterm. Because you're an online class, I can't really hand it back to you the next day after I grade it. So I'm going to post solutions so that you know what you did right, what you did wrong. And if you want to pick up your midterm, of course you can pick up your midterm. Last thing we'll talk about is the My Math Lab stuff. If you click on this My Lab and Mastering, it used to be called My Math Lab, now it's called My Lab and Mastering. This yellow button is how you're going to get into the My Math Lab. So that pretty much takes care of Canvas and all the other things that you need to do. Mostly you're going to be going to this guy though. You can't register through Pearson's website. You can't go to the My Math Lab website and log in that way. You have to go through Canvas and click this button. That's the only way. I linked it through Canvas so that you don't have to go to a Canvas web page and a My Math Lab web page. You just go to Canvas. It's right there. You don't even have to log into the My Math Lab. Well, you do have to do it the first time. But other than that, you just click this yellow button and you're in. So next video will be the My Math Lab videos, and that'll show you how to go through and get registered and get started on the homework and the actual, the real meat of the course. So when you click this button, that'll take you over to My Math Lab. Make sure you have your pop-up blocker turned off, because this guy always opens in a new window. So make sure, the first time you click it, the little pop-up blocker thing will usually pop up. Make sure you turn off your pop-up blocker and then click it again, and it'll take you over to the My Math Lab page. So again, let's break it up. This is all Canvas stuff. Next video will be Math Lab stuff.